The phenomenon of near-death experiences, or NDEs, has captivated human curiosity for decades, transcending cultural boundaries and challenging conventional understandings of consciousness and the nature of death itself. Reported by individuals who have been clinically close to death and subsequently resuscitated, NDEs often share striking similarities, including out-of-body experiences, feelings of profound peace, encounters with a brilliant light, a life review, and a sense of traversing a threshold into another realm. While physiological and psychological explanations abound within the scientific community, the 11-dimensional model, a theoretical framework we have explored as a potential unification of physics, offers a compelling, albeit speculative, landscape for interpreting these profound human experiences. Here on the 11-dimensional model channel, our insightful essays from December 2024 have delved into the intricate architecture of the 11-dimensional model, considering its implications for consciousness and the very fabric of reality. The realm of NDEs presents a unique opportunity to test the model's explanatory power in the face of phenomena that currently lie at the fringes of mainstream scientific understanding. This essay will venture into this intriguing intersection, exploring how the various dimensions of the model might provide a framework for interpreting the multifaceted and often transformative aspects of near-death experiences. The detachment of consciousness, the out-of-body experience, and higher dimensions. One of the most frequently reported aspects of NDEs is the out-of-body experience, or OBE, where individuals feel their consciousness separate from their physical body, often observing it from an external vantage point. This sensation of detachment, of existing beyond the confines of physical form, could find a potential interpretation within the 11-dimensional model's concept of higher dimensions. If, as we have discussed, consciousness possesses a component that is not solely localized within the brain, but can interact with or exist within higher dimensional realms, then the OBE could represent a temporary shifting of this conscious awareness beyond the limitations of the physical body's three spatial dimensions. The fourth dimension, time intertwined with rotation, might provide a pathway for this detachment, allowing consciousness to move beyond the linear constraints of physical time and perceive events from a more expansive temporal perspective. The ability to observe one's own body and the surrounding events could be a manifestation of consciousness existing, even partially, within a higher dimensional space where the usual spatial restrictions of the physical body no longer apply. The tapestry of interconnectedness, peace, oneness, and the 11th dimension. Many NDRs describe a profound sense of peace, tranquility, and even a feeling of oneness, emerging with a universal consciousness or a sense of being connected to everything and everyone. This overwhelming feeling of interconnectedness resonates strongly with the 11th dimension of our model, the realm of ultimate interconnectedness. In the 11th dimension, the boundaries between individual entities, including individual consciousnesses, might become less distinct, revealing a deeper underlying unity. The feeling of oneness experienced during an NDE could be interpreted as a temporary immersion in this 11th dimensional reality, a direct apprehension of the fundamental interconnectedness that binds all aspects of existence. The profound peace reported might be a consequence of transcending the ego-driven sense of separation that characterizes our everyday, lower-dimensional experience, and instead perceiving the harmonious unity of the cosmic web. The luminous gateway, the bright light, and the zero dimension of potentiality. A recurring motif in near-death experiences is the encounter with a brilliant, often indescribable light, frequently associated with feelings of love, acceptance, and ultimate knowledge. This radiant light could potentially be linked to the zero dimension of the 11-dimensional model, the dimensionless point representing pure potentiality, the source from which all existence emanates. The zero dimension, as the universal superposition of all possibilities, might manifest as a source of pure energy and information, a luminous gateway to the fundamental potential of the cosmos. The feelings of love and acceptance associated with this light could be a direct apprehension of the boundless potential and inherent unity of this primordial realm. The sense of ultimate knowledge might represent access to the vast reservoir of information contained within the zero dimension, a realm where all possibilities and all understandings coexist. The unfolding of a life, the life review, and the multi-layered nature of time. The life review, a panoramic and often rapid recollection of significant events from the person's life, is another common feature of near-death experiences. This experience, where individuals re-experience their actions and their impact on others, could be interpreted through the lens of the 11-dimensional model's multi-layered view of time. The fourth dimension, time intertwined with rotation, might allow for a more holistic perception of one's life, transcending the linear progression we typically experience. The rapid unfolding of events could be a consequence of consciousness accessing a higher dimensional perspective on time, where all moments exist simultaneously. The re-experiencing of emotions and the understanding of one's impact on others might be facilitated by the interconnectedness of the 11th dimension, revealing the subtle threads of cause and effect that weave through our lives and our relationships. Beyond the threshold, other realms and the multiverse. Many near-death experience accounts describe traversing a threshold or entering other realms or dimensions, often perceived as being vastly different from our physical world. These experiences could potentially be interpreted within the 11-dimensional model's allowance for a multiverse, a collection of interconnected universes existing within the higher dimensional space. The 11th dimension, as the connective tissue between universes, might provide pathways or temporary access points to these other realities. The characteristics of these other realms reported in near-death experiences, such as different physical laws, altered perceptions, and encounters with other beings, could reflect the diverse nature of universes within the broader multiverse, each a unique manifestation of the zero dimension's potential. The enduring impact, transformation, and the expansion of consciousness. Perhaps one of the most significant aspects of near-death experiences is their often profound and lasting impact on the individuals who experience them. Many NDEs report a diminished fear of death, a stronger sense of purpose, increased compassion, and a greater appreciation for life and interconnectedness. These transformative effects could be a consequence of a temporary expansion of consciousness, a direct experience of the higher dimensional realities, and the fundamental interconnectedness of existence revealed during the near-death experience. The veil of our ordinary lower dimensional perception is momentarily lifted, allowing a glimpse into the deeper structure of reality. This glimpse can leave an indelible mark on the individual's consciousness, shifting their worldview and altering their values and priorities. The experience of oneness, the encounter with the light, and the panoramic life review can provide a profound sense of perspective, fostering a greater understanding of the interconnectedness of all beings and the ultimate significance of love and compassion. Challenges and future directions, bridging the gap between experience and model. Interpreting near-death experiences through the lens of the 11-dimensional model is a speculative endeavor, and it faces significant challenges. The subjective nature of near-death experiences, the difficulty in obtaining verifiable data, and the lack of a complete mathematical framework for the 11-dimensional model all contribute to the complexity of this exploration. However, the potential for the 11-dimensional model to provide a unifying framework for consciousness, quantum mechanics, and cosmology, as well as these profound human experiences, warrants further investigation. Future research could focus on developing a more rigorous theoretical framework, integrating the concepts of consciousness and near-death experience phenomena into the mathematical structure of the 11-dimensional model, exploring potential overlaps with quantum biology, investigating the role of quantum phenomena in consciousness and how these might be affected during near-death experiences, analyzing large-scale near-death experience studies, looking for patterns and correlations in near-death experience reports that might align with the predictions of the 11-dimensional model, developing new experimental approaches, exploring potential ways to probe the higher dimensions and their influence on consciousness and the physical world. Conclusion: a glimpse into the deeper reality. Near-death experiences, those enigmatic journeys beyond the threshold of life, offer a profound challenge to our conventional understanding of consciousness and reality. The 11-dimensional model, with its intricate framework of interconnected dimensions, provides a compelling, albeit speculative, lens through which to interpret these experiences. The out-of-body experience might represent a shift in conscious awareness to higher dimensions, the feelings of peace and oneness, a direct apprehension of the 11th dimension's interconnectedness, the bright light a glimpse into the zero dimension's potentiality, and the life review a manifestation of the multi-layered nature of time. By considering near-death experiences within the context of the 11-dimensional model, we open ourselves to the possibility of a far more interconnected and multifaceted reality, one where consciousness transcends the limitations of the physical body and where the boundaries between life and death, perception and reality, become increasingly blurred. As we continue to explore the mysteries of consciousness and the deeper structure of the universe, the 11-dimensional model may offer a valuable roadmap, guiding us towards a more profound understanding of ourselves and the grand cosmic tapestry of which we are a part. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, share and comment.